I didn't notice that the audio stopped recording. Actually, I didn't notice that it stopped recording. Um, I think I bumped a button or something, but I didn't notice that it stopped recording for a little bit. So you missed some stuff. Um, not a whole heck of a lot. Uh, Learned that the slums here that the avalanche is in, they have a neighborhood watch that we join. Um, which you saw me do that. You saw me join the neighborhood watch. Basically, we went out and we killed some monsters. Tifa and I did. Tifa and Cloud uh, went out and killed some monsters out on the outskirts of the slums, and then we got some odd jobs. So the slums offers odd jobs for leveling up. I know in previous videos I had mentioned that I really liked the random encounters because it allowed you to grind out levels and stuff like that. But the the odd jobs allow you to do the same thing. So you can go out and do odd jobs and level up and grind out levels and stuff like that. That way, um, which I did a bunch of odd jobs. They were small things, a lot of fetch quests, running back and forth. Nothing absolutely major, but you did miss a little bit of storyline. It's very obvious that Tifa and Cloud have uh, unfinished business in their past. Um, it's not really clear at this point. And it kind of feels like they had feelings for each other, but now they're kind of iffy on them, and they're not really sure what to think or how to be around each other exactly. Because Cloud has been so trained by Soldier to be basically emotionless that it's hard for him to get reattached to people. Um, and they the Avalanche decided that they don't want to include Cloud in this mission, in this next mission. So their business with Cloud is done. Uh, Tifa doesn't like it. Jessie doesn't like it. But they were outvoted 3-2 because Barrett, Wade, and Biggs all seem to have decided against having him. Well, actually, I don't know if Barrett, Wade, and Biggs did. It might have just been Barrett, and Barrett, being the leader of Avalanche, just said no because Barrett's at this point. Barrett and Cloud are not very friendly with each other. Um, they become much better friends later on in the game, but at this point, they're not very good friends. But they go to celebrate the success of Avalanche's thing. Barrett pays you the last of the money that he owes you, and you head back to your place. When you get back to your place, Jessie is waiting for you, and she has a proposition for you. She gives you the Ifrit materia if you will go with her on a mission, which is where I'm currently at. I got my sound figured out, and I got the video figured out, and we're back to recording again. So basically, you just missed the. We weren't even involved in the planning of the next mission. You basically just missed Avalanche saying, "Here's your money. That's all we need from you. Goodbye." That's pretty much all you missed, and then the introduction of odd jobs. Oh yeah, and there are other weapons other than the Buster Sword, but you can upgrade weapons and stuff. So if we go in here, you can see the weapons. For Cloud, I have the Buster Sword and the Iron Blade. I have 4 points to use for the Iron Blade. Means that I can. Is there another? Oh, I did all these. Okay, never mind. I can't do any of these. But you can upgrade them and make them stronger, which we kind of learned at the end of the when the video feed cut out. We kind of learned that. But once you've mastered a blade, the ability that, or a weapon of any kind, anybody's weapon, once you've mastered it, that the ability that's attached to that weapon is a permanent ability. So you have that ability. So like the Buster Sword, you start off with it already being mastered because you've had it with you forever, and the ability is focused thrust. Um, and then with the Iron Blade, which I mastered in the odd jobs that I was doing, it didn't take much. Um, it's triple slash, so I have both those abilities. But as it stands right now, because of the materia slots, the Iron Blade is the better of the two blades that I have. However, I found out, like with Tifa's gloves, I was able to add a materia slot. She started with two materia slots, just like the Buster Blade. But once the gloves hit level 2, one of the upgrades for the weapon was another materia slot. So I'm hoping that eventually I'll unlock more materia slots for the Buster Blade, because the Buster Blade is my favorite weapon, and it's actually more powerful, physically powerful, than the Iron Blade, but the Iron Blade does more magic damage, and it has 3 materia slots as opposed to 2. So I'm able to have fire, thunder, and cure on the Iron Blade, as opposed to only having cure and fire on the Buster Sword. Yeah. But our current mission is to go and hang out with Jessie and see what she needs. And so that's what we are going to go and do. Oh, and I should probably move myself, because I'm kind of covering up the commands. I'll shrink myself down a little bit too. Go. And transform. Flip. There. That looks better. A little bit better, at least. Everything seems kind of fuzzy. I don't like it. Okay, now everything looks better now. Okay, so yeah, everything looks much better now. Weird, super fuzzy. Couldn't read a thing. All right, see, we got Jessie out here waiting for us.
You all set?
Yep, already.
Awesome.
Let's do this.
Meet me at the station after dark. Don't be late.
I have a weird feel. I just have this funny feeling that she's gonna end up dying.
It's just another job.
And she paid you in advance too. With the Ifrit materia. Ifrit.
Huh? Huh?
Tough break. They changed the times. Last train's already left. Which is why we borrowed these bikes. Need a lift to the plate?
How did you guess?
Easy. You've been acting weird. Like talking about one thing when you're obviously thinking about something else.
Yeah, and don't get me started on all that pep.
All right, I'll give you that. But how did you know I wanted to head topside? Was I talking in my sleep? What else did I say?
No, we just figured you wanted to see your parents, that's all.
Nailed it, huh?
Yep, right on the head.
So, seeing as we don't have any family of our own, how about you let us be a part of yours for a bit? You know, spread the wealth.
Are your parents still around?
Huh? No.
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay
know.
then. Guess you're all invited. Here's to awkward family reunions.
Yeah!
Awkward family reunions. Okay, well.
I take it you boys have your brand spanking new IDs?
Yes, ma'am.
Then let's lay down some rubber.
Crank that frog!
Okay, you got it.
You hear me?
So I get to ride motorcycles.
Just so you know,
with a sword.
I'm not going plateside for the reason they think I am. Look, you
figured
saw
as
the way
much.
the reactor went up. It was huge, right?
Because of all the Mako. Isn't that what you said?
Yeah. That was wishful thinking. Deep down, I know it was my fault. I
No,
used
it
a
wasn't.
more powerful blasting agent than the directions called for. It had nothing to do with the Mako.
Nope. You're right, it had nothing to do with the Mako. But it also wasn't your fault.
Let's say you're right. So what?
I'm planning on using a weaker blasting agent this time. But, since I can't get in touch with my supplier, our only option is to loot a warehouse owned by Shinra.
Shinra?
Oh.
Good luck with that.
Okay.
With your help, we won't need luck.
I don't know how I feel about this.
ID scan! Ready?
So far, so good.
Alright, here comes the hard
Okay.
part.
And that is...
The fake IDs may have held up, but from this point on, if we get pinged by a scan...
They'll come for us.
Yeah,
Okay.
what he said.
Oh, man.
Just like that?
No need to worry. We've got Cloud, remember? Hey, you do know how to drive, right?
Soldiers get mandatory training.
Well then, you gonna take
No,
my
I
breath
have
away?
no idea
If I
how to
had
drive.
sent your amazing skills?
Scoot over.
Don't blame me if you get sick.
We've got company!
Someone's having fun.
How can I not? Pursued by villains, a young couple thrust together by fate race through the neon street night.
Get off.
Oh! There was a... Yeah.
My hero!
Oh, shush. Jessie. Oh!
Feeling it, huh?
Hey! Hey!
Lethal force?
What, so you just pull over if they ask nicely?
Got a point.
See? So don't go holding back now.
How do you...
Wow, Cloud, you really are good at
Oh,
this.
hello.
Super secret
That's
technique?
cool.
You got a fancy name for it?
Of course not.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Think we've bitten off more than we can chew? What do we do?
We should keep our distance to be safe, yeah?
I can't hit. Come on.
Can't take them by ourselves.
Oh! Ah! Okay. Alright.
Moving to intercept.
I like this part in the original one, too.
More company.
18 feet.
I like the sound of that.
We're not screwed, are we?
Not at the moment.
You
Right.
okay?
Ah!
I am loving this. Nice one.
Get off. Alright.
Heads up, drones.
One thing after another. Come on, Wedge. Gun it.
I am gunning it.
Good. Nothing about this is good. You got me. Fair enough. All right, then. Do your thing.
Nope. Nope.
Not much of a challenge.
Yeah! I'm actually enjoying this. This is rather fun.
The man's unstoppable.
Whew. Brakes. I want to let them get ahead a little bit because that way I can stay behind them and kind of get a. All right, let's go. Who the heck was that?
HQ saying he less than a few minutes out. Copy. Think it's him? Well, we can finish this quick. That kind of trouble. Look at it go.
Nope. Not gonna hit me. Ow. Come on. away.
That's an ex-soldier for you. Next to him, we look like kids on trikes.
You're damn right you do.
You're part of that we too, you know.
These guys are great. Good comic relief. Why do you guys keep running into stuff?
We made it! Woo! Topside! Keep going till we hit the station.
No, head straight for the warehouse. Aww. Our magical ride is almost at an end.
Why are you talking like we're not here?
Because you're not.
Clearly we are.
No. No, you're not.
Not over yet. Cloud! Little help!
You shut up, you panty waist.
My heart just skipped a beat.
Make it look pretty. Time's up. Break off before he shows. Copy.
What's going on?
Oh no. Sephiroth one of these?
Who's that?
Oh no. Boss fight on the motorcycle. This is gonna be fun.
Well, hello!
Who's this?
Too quick for the eye. You cross him, you die. Now, mind if I cut in? Woo! Splendid! I've been looking for a new dance partner. Rather party, huh?
Oh, ow.
I'll settle for a race then. Just one.
You talking to me?
I was certainly
No.
so terribly sorry. Your words failed to reach my ears, sluggish and slow as they are.
What's this guy's deal?
The lady's curiosity has been piqued. My name is Rose, but you may address me by the more accurate appellation. Speed Demon.
Heard that, huh?
My ears are attuned to the feminine voice.
Today's the worst.
Alright, I got
This
this.
is the contest I've been waiting for.
What is he up to now?
Same shit. Being a dumbass.
Not bad. You have promise and an abiding affection for your family. But one cannot simply rise.
Oh, no. Oh,
One must unlock its true potential. Become one with the machine. Like this.
okay. Zig and zag and zig and zag. Walk on and fire. Oh, hello.
Embrace your emotions. They are your parts of the world.
You know, you're not very good. You'd think for a boss fight this would be more difficult, but it's not. I almost got him already. Uh-huh. Goodbye.
Faster by the second.
You might want to try using those brakes of yours.
Why? Why would I use the brakes? Haha. Well, that's phase one.
Had enough?
Don't be absurd. As if I could ever grow tired of your company. Naughty, naughty! Until one of our flames is forever extinguished, our friends will never end!
Okay, you asked for it.
Wait for me! Vroom! Ho, ho, ho! Come on, let's push it past the red line!
Jessie,
Okay.
take over.
Huh?
Well, well, well. I do believe this round is yours. Maybe next time we can keep it just between the two of us.
Maybe.
It's psycho.
Until we meet again, my friend.
The clown's a badass, like always. So
We did it.
Go team!
Don't get too excited. Reinforcements are hot on our trail.
of course there are.